Hi, welcome to my channel Engineering Math Support. In this video, we are going to see about R13 Regulations Mathematics 1, a review towards examination. The Unit 1 can be divided into Part 1, Part 2 and Part 3. The Part 1 consists of exact differential equation, linear and Bernoulli equations, and similarly applications to the differential equations, that is Newton's law of cooling, law of natural growth or decay, or orthogonal trajectory. The part 2 consists of 5 methods, that is e power ax, sin ax, cos ax, polynomials in x, e power ax into v of x model, x into v of x model, method of variation of parameters. And part 3 consists of this applications to oscillatory electrical circuits, deflection of beams, wiring of shafts. For 2 marks, we have to study all the definitions in this unit as well as statements of Newton's law of cooling, natural law of growth or decay. And we have to concentrate more on finding CF or finding PI, and sometimes they may ask finding the A value and B value in method of variation of parameters. The 10 marks will come from either part 1 or part 2, or we may expect part 3. So if you thorough with this part 1 and part 2, definitely you can attend a problem of 10 mark that comes from either linear or Bernoulli, and sometimes you may expect from Newton's or natural law of growth or decay. 5 types you may expect a problem, or we may expect a problem from MVP. So part 3 you will have a problem from any one of the applications. So better you go through this concept to attend a problem in the unit 1. The unit 2 is divided into 3 parts. That is, part 1 consists of Taylor series, Maclaurin series and functions of several variables. Part 2 is Jacobian, maximum minimum of 2 variables, maximum minimum of 3 variables, that is called Lagrange's method of multipliers. Part 3 consists of radius of curvature, center of curvature, involutes and envelopes. For 2 mark, we have to go through Taylor series, Maclaurin's, functions of several variable based derivatives. And for this simple problems in Jacobian, sometimes they may ask the conditions for maxima minima, sometimes they may ask stationary point, or sometimes they may ask saddle point, and they may ask radius of curvature formula. Also they may ask radius of curvature at the origin. And if you take 10 mark, you may expect either 10 mark from part 1 or part 2 or part 3. Mainly you can concentrate on Jacobian, concentrate on maxima and minima, and maxima and minima of 3 variables. In this we can expect a problems from either radius of curvature, or we may expect from center of curvature, or we may expect from involutes or evolutes. If you concentrate on 1 and 2, you can attend a problem. Unit 3 is divided into same part 1, part 2, part 3. In that part 1, we will have curve tracing concept, and in part 2, we will have multiple integrals, and part 3 we will have applications of the multiple integrals. In part 1, Cartesian, polar and parametric curves of curve tracing concept, length of curves, and multiple integrals, double and triple integrals we may expect, or we may expect changing the order of integration concept. Here in applications, if you take, you may expect a problem from area and volume, or surface of solid of revolutions in Cartesian polar coordinate using double integral. They may ask 2 mark in curve tracing concepts also. Double integral simple problems they may ask, or you may expect triple integral problem also, or sometimes they may ask simply to change the order of integration, not to solve, just to change the order of integration. So in 10 mark, you may expect a problem from curve tracing, a problem from double or triple integral, change of order of integration, area and volume. Unit 4 is divided into 3 parts again. First part Laplace transformation, second part inverse Laplace transformation, third part application of Laplace transformation. In part 1, the concepts are standard forms we have to learn. First shifting theorem we have to learn, second shifting theorem, and definition of a unit step function, and the models t power n into f of t, f of t by t we can expect, or integral 0 to t you can expect, and you can write evaluate problem integral 0 to infinity. In inverse Laplace transform also we'll have the same concept, first shifting theorem, second shifting theorem, unit step function and periodic function and convolution theorem. Here if you take applications first order or second order differential equations, 2 marks, you may expect a problem from first shifting theorem, or it may be a second shifting theorem, and t power n into f of t simple problems, f of t by t model, or combination of this Laplace transformation of integral 0 to t f of u du model, and evaluate problem they may ask, and take down the statements of the above models. Define linearity property of Laplace transformation, or define first shifting theorem, or define they may ask second shifting theorem. Like the statements we have to thorough. Sometimes they may ask L inverse of e power minus as into f bar of s model. It is also second shifting theorem using inverse Laplace transform. These problems you may expect in 2 marks. In 10 mark, if you take allow more combinations of this models, t power n into f of t by t, and 0 to t method, and first shifting theorem method, e power minus 80 or plus 80 into f of more combinations will be there in the 10 mark. In the part 2, they may ask partial fraction problem, or definitely convolution. Some cases problems based on periodic functions also. Part 3 definitely will have a solution of differential equation. Either it may be a first order or second order, higher order. If you thorough all these three, definitely you can able to get a 10 mark in this. Unit 5, we can divide again into part 1, part 2, part 3. In the part 1, we will have gradient, divergence, curl, and if in part 2, we will have line integral, surface integral, volume integral. And if you take part 3, the main three theorems are there: Green's theorem, Stokes theorem, Gauss divergence theorem. You may expect the 2 mark from this kind of methods. Grade 5 dive F vector or curl F vector they may ask, or they may ask irrotational, and sometimes they may ask solenoidal. They'll ask the statements of Green's, Stokes, Gauss's divergence theorem. The statements you must thorough, and we have to concentrate on the angle between the surfaces you concentrate, as well as very important thing is directional derivative you have to concentrate. If you take 10 mark, they may give in either part 2 or part 3. If you are lucky, you may get the 10 mark in part 1 also. They may ask sometime scalar potential also, they may ask in 2 mark. In 10 mark, you may expect from part 1, or very sure that in part 3 we will have a problem. Either it may comes under Green's, Stokes, Gauss's divergence theorem. Concentrate on these concepts, we can easily score 10 marks there. So dear students, you are already prepared for your exams, and first impression is the best impression. So I request you not to strike out any problem in the beginning. So you take the problems what you know exactly, that you can write first, and give a good opinion on you for the evaluator. All the best to all the students. Thank you.